Hi! So I know I didn't make a video yesterday. I don't even know why I'm bringing it up, but there's no excuses for not making a video for VAEDA, which is a project entitled Vlog Every Day in April, so hence the title. I should vlog every day in April, but maybe they should change it to vlog almost every day in April. VAEDA. So today I want to talk about pleasure reading versus required reading. Required reading, generally what you have to read in school, and pleasure reading, just reading for fun. In my school, we still had reading outside of the assigned books in class, and the way that you would pick those books was based on your reading score tests, your reading comprehension test. And based on your reading comprehension, you would get a score of like however many points, and then in the library, the books were ranked by the number of points they were. So depending on, say, you had a reading level of X points, you found a book that was in your reading level. Now, being just an avid reader in the first place, I didn't really find this a bad thing. It meant that I could pick pretty much any book that I wanted to read for however many pages that you had to read. That was great for me because I could just pick any book that I wanted and just read it. So I think instead of going on and on and on and on in detail about the books that I didn't like reading that were required, I'll just give my take on pleasure reading versus required reading. I didn't really mind required reading in high school. I finished most of the stuff that they gave me to read. I didn't really, I guess, enjoy it, some of it. Some of it I got into, some of it I liked. I think when you read for pleasure, there's this sense of, I want to read this. This is my choice. I picked this book out myself, and I'm going to read it. The idea of summer reading book lists, when you need to read a book over the summer for your school program, and you're given a list of books, I think that's better than saying, read this book, because we're going to teach this book in class. The way that I would try to get into a required reading book was finding at least like one good thing that I liked about the book, or liked about it in general. And most of the time that wouldn't work. So I know required reading can be kind of hard to get through, and I know how difficult it could be to finish a required reading just because you don't like the class or you don't like your teacher. And I think that's interesting that when we are told to read something, we don't like it automatically. And I think that's kind of disappointing in a way, that once we are required to read something, we don't like it. I say if a book is required for you to read and you don't want to read it because of X, Y, and Z reasons, at least find one reason that you like the book. I know it's not that easy though, and I don't know how to end this, so I'll just say goodbye, and I hope to see you tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. Goodbye.